Hello, everyone. This is Frozen Fire streaming for Wildcard, the play to earn game. Yeah, here we are at another play to earn game in pre-alpha. Oh, so that's some good stuff right there. So let's go ahead and get to the game. Today's stream, we are actually gonna just got a new test build. So we're gonna go through a couple of the pages of the wildcard. And I'm not gonna lie, this one here will not be censored. That's right. You will actually see some cars you probably haven't seen in a long while. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this wild card game. Alright, so it's a second, I just gotta change something. There we go. Alright, so here we go. We are going to go in the single player here. And we got page one for us. And here we are in Silverdale Mall. Alright, so here we are. We got a one mana here on this mana bar here. And we gotta kind of match that up with the top left of the cards here. So we're looking for one mana or less. And in this case, we even have a less. We have a mana boost card. That's great right there. I think we'll save it for the next turn. But in the meantime, whoa, let's go ahead and play this a Chamezzo there. Alright, so it has one attack and two health. And we're going to go ahead and end our turn as quickly as possible. We do have to watch the clock right here. And, oh, it looks like our opponent played the same thing. Alright, I'm not going to lie. Our opponent has the exact same deck as we do. But I'm kind of testing out the cards as we go because we want to make sure this game is fair and balanced when this game goes live. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so our opponent's Shimetsu there, it's actually sleeping right now, which is like, hey, you're sleeping on the job. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do a little something something. Alright, so Stars, we're going to play that mana boost there. It worked great. And we're going to actually uh, build this I got, oh, players Nima +1 to attack. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try this Shimetsu here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and play it. It's going to use all of our mana, but hey, we got to test this card out, and boom, just like that, we got actual 2 attack Shimetsu there. So, number one, the 1 mana cost 1 is good to attack. Number 3 mana cost 1, it's got a way to turn there. But well, it's cool. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and bypass it. We can't really attack this one without actually damaging ourselves. If we were to do that, then I would say boom. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make mistakes though. This is the first round. We're gonna make mistakes. Alright, so just to show you what to do. This is a mistake. Say just like that, we were had a stronger attack than that other one, but it also had just enough attack to take our health down. So, in the meantime, we are going to end our turn right there. But so far, the decks do seem to be matched. Oh, okay, our opponent played Burger Dog there. Ooh, okay. So, this Burger Dog here, it has 2 attack and 1 health. Alright, so it does -1 attack to our us. So not great, but it's okay. We can get around it. So here we go. We got see ya, sucker, but that costs 4 there. We're gonna wait for a little bit higher cost attacking enemy there. Probably play that in the next couple of rounds. But in the meantime, ooh, let's see here. We got a couple of choices, but I think our best bet is to actually use our Burger Dog here. We'll use our own Burger Dog. It's like, hey, we're going to bring your health down. Then it's like, I bite you. So we're going to go ahead and bite that Burger Dog right there. And wow, just like that, we're doing pretty good. It does have a slight glitch right here. Oops. But it's okay. Our developer does know about this one. I reported this one here a little bit earlier. So, and there we go. And we have 2 attacking Tremetzel there. We're going to go ahead and attack that crystal as well. And everything seems to be good so far. So far, only this Burger Dog here has a slight glitch with the ability of downgrade. It doesn't have the word blitz with it. So that there's a slight mistakes. If it had the word blitz and downgrade, then I'd say, hey, this one's doing great. But it doesn't say blitz on there just yet, so we're good. We learned something, and we're almost got all these cards perfect actually. So that's a great news, especially if you didn't follow along with the streams here. All right, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and play. We haven't played this one. Just buffs. Yeah. Okay, so we've played it, but it's cool. We'll play it again. But first, we gotta play this one. First, we're gonna play this one. Check this out. This is why it makes a difference what order you play it. First, we're gonna play that one there. But then we're gonna go ahead and play this one, so it actually buffs the attack of all of our Nemots attack here. And I don't think we're gonna win, not because we're not smart, but because we were explaining things. We're also testing out some slight glitches, so that's gonna count for some of it. The next turn, we're actually gonna try to play spinach and sea sucker. We have, I'm pretty sure both of those cards work, but we want to make sure they do. We're gonna say sea sucker, and just go ahead and get rid of this card. Normally I'd attack, but well, yeah, we'll attack. We'll see if we have time to do everything else, but it's gonna be kind of cutting it close. All right, so here we go. We're gonna attack there, and the next turn, I might have just enough time to actually attack here. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and see if we have enough time. Do we have enough time? And oh, you gotta be kidding me! That is a close one. I could have sworn that we beat that clock. I'm gonna go back and test the instant replay for that one. Wow. Wow, I swear that that one there actually looked like we were won. All right, so oh, by the way, thank you for the likes. We see your likes all the way on Facebook. That's right. We're not only on Facebook though. We are on several different platforms. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch, and we are on Twitter. So, hey, thanks for the big thumbs up there, and we appreciate it. And remember, you can actually play this game right now in pre-alpha. Do just join our Discord. Just go to wildcardgame.io, and voila, or you will actually be in our game. In fact, in just a second, I'll actually type it out for you. That way, you'll know exactly where to go. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna just tell you where to go. I'm gonna show you. Just a second. I'm gonna actually go to that website real quick. Just a second. I'm not sure what's showing on my screen, so just give me a second, and I'll yeah, just give me like 1 second. So in the meantime, yeah, that is the website right there. Here we go. And I'm actually going to type this out for you. That is right. Okay, so we got the wildcardgame.io. And that is a great spot. In fact, I'll even give you the Discord too. I want to see if I can do that in the Discord as well. Let's check this out. Ah, perfect. This is really good. I actually got you the Discord link on the very first try, actually. So, here we go. Let me go back there. And voila. We're going to paste this here. Oh man, sorry, I'm traveling and my Wi-Fi is super sketchy. Oh, it's okay. We always appreciate anyone who joins in. But in the meantime, check this out. We actually got our Discord link right there. All you gotta do is copy and paste, and you will be set. But, always be safe while you're traveling and listening to our wildcard link. Because we want you to survive so you can join us later on. Alright, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and play another match here. And voila, here we go. Well, we're going to play single player. We played most of the cards from the first one. I think there was only like one or two we didn't. So we'll go ahead and play the deck 2. Let's play deck 2. We'll go computer versus us deck 2 and see what's going on. All right, so it looks like we're in uh like right at the part of the mall where you can go upstairs. Ooh, and we are doing good on this deck. Let's check it out. We got a 1 mana right there, and we already got a couple of cards that we could use very, very soon. So this is like a low cost deck right there. So that means we can use it like, fairly early. There we go. Okay, sorry about movement on your screen, but I wanted to check something. All right, so there we go. Looks like, oh, by the way, that is Crab Ball. You guys haven't really seen Crab Ball lately, but that there is a Blitz card with a 1 attack and 2 health right there. So that is not too shabby right there. And that is actually a face card of a starter deck. So I know terms of services haven't exactly kicked in yet, but this card can change. But if it doesn't, then hey, this is exactly what you'll be getting. And here we go. We got 2 mana here, so let's go ahead and play. Let's play Swiss Army Goat. Oh, crab ball. That's right. We're playing with the crab ball. This time here, we're gonna go through like absolutely 8 pages of the decks. If I did all of them, it would take a long time, especially to check every single glitch that there possibly could be. But are gonna be thorough though. Today we're doing decks 1 through 4. Next one we're gonna do like 5, 6, 7, and then maybe an 8 with it. So we are going to go through all of them. That's right. So I want you to pay attention the next couple of days because we're going to go through them all. All right. So here we go. We have our Swiss Army Goat there with a 2 attack and 2 health there. It is what's it say? I could have sworn. Does it say drafting? It's kind of tough on the reading, but we'll find out what it does. It's like I'm pretty sure it says Gratz? I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna try. I'll try to figure out what that one says in a minute. Let's see here. That one's Guardian. So is this one Guardian? Oh yeah, I guess it is Guardian. Okay. It's kind of pop his ball with your Swiss Army Goat. All right. So yeah. That is fairly easy to do with that crab ball there because it does have a fairly low attack. But to counterbalance that, it does attack first. And, oh, by the way, it also has an ability where when it comes on the field, it actually makes the crystal go down. So it'll bring your opponent's crystal's health down, and plus it can attack on the very first turn. Great for the very first turn of any match. So, okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and try that again. It's like, hey, our Swiss Army Go didn't get a real chance there. Let's see what we got to do. Oh, by the way, we got you. What? We can do this too. We already seen a little bit of what we can do. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to try for it. We're going to actually get rid of a Swiss Army Goat. Then oh, my bad. I totally made a mistake there. But crystallize Nema and nullify. Oh, it's fine. I miscalculated the math on that one. It's like, but it's cool. I make mistakes too. It's like, it got so excited to place Cluckin here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to play Cluckin. This one here is the card that was glitching earlier. We're going to see if it's better now. We don't know that yet, but it could be. It is sleep on the first turn. That's good. And it has the Crystal Link ability. Alright, so that's important because if we attack our opponent's crystal, we're going to gain health. Alright, so we're going to end our turn there. It has 4 attack and 3 health. Alright, so this is our second turn. Second turn, Clucket is good to go. We're going to see if we can keep it alive, actually, because I want to see one of its abilities. So here's a decoy. That'll actually kind of protect Clucket for at least one turn, at least. So, and we're going to go ahead and attack with it. Now, should be pretty good, considering that we have 4 attack with it. Alright, so we're going to end our turn there. And, ooh, looks like our opponent only played number 1 frog there, which is really good. Okay, so this is our third turn. It looks like Cluckett's ability is going up. So, looks like we could actually use Crab Ball here. And let's see if we can do anything else with that. Let's see, what can we do? We can nullify it, or we could Crystal Heal. Crystal Heal would not be useful to us right now. I mean, it would, but not really. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and use Nullify then. Nullify will actually make it where your opponent's attack is 0. Alright, so there we go. So now if we attack number 1 frog there, we don't have to worry about our health going down when we attack it with the crab ball. At least if everything goes according to plan. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then we're gonna go like, hey, we'll do that again. Like, hey, we're the number one frog in this one. Get out of here. Now that's the wrong finger you're holding up. And boom. There we go. All right, so we got turn four. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch the clock on this one. Ugh. All right, we're gonna play this round, this particular deck again. I don't know if we'll win, but we will have some fun. All right, so we lost, but it's cool. We were like messing around. We're testing out cards. So hey, don't worry. I think in like 2 or 3 days we'll actually make a competitive deck. We'll even use some of the newer cards. So that's something to look forward to. So like a maybe Saturday or Sunday or something like that, we'll actually make a competitive deck. But in the meantime, we're just kind of testing out the cards, testing the waters. We want this game to be perfect for you. All right, so here we go. All right, so here is Crab Ball. Remember, it does bring down the opponent's crystal by 1 right away. Then we're going to attack with it because it has the Blitz ability. Wow, just like that. And end our turn as quickly as possible. Alright, so our real goal in this particular match is to actually bring out Cluckett. I want to see Cluckett's ability in full swing. Alright, so here we go. We have another crab ball there. He did the same thing except he attacked us, which is like, hey, we want to survive this thing. So here we go. We're going to actually use a mana boost and actually protect our crab ball by just using a number 1 frog there. So which is a decoy. We're gonna go buy the crab ball there. We'll attack that crystal like, hey, we're we're the ones with the real balls here. All right, so here we go. This is turn number 2 there, and there we go. All right, so this is turn 3. I'm kind of watching the green ability bar below crab ball. We want to see how long it takes to actually get full there. All right, so it looks like we could actually bring out another number 1 frog here. And that way it'll be like extra protection for our other 2 Nemots there. And we'll bypass that Swiss Army Goat. Alright, it's like, hey, wow, there we go. Alright, so end our turn there. And I believe we're going to be on turn 4 now. We're going to make sure of that. Alright, so here we go. We're on turn 4. Nothing's happening so far with a Crab Ball's ability. But let's see what we can do. We can do Sacrifice for Mana, which it really wouldn't do too much for us. Ooh, I guess it could. Okay, we could do something, but we're not going to. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and play our Swiss Army Goat. Theoretically, I could attack that number 1 frog with that crab ball, but there we go. We're not really interested in winning at this game. Now remember, that's gonna be like next like Saturday or Sunday or something like that. Maybe even both days if requested. Then we'll actually show some competitive play with some of these Nemots here. All right, so here we go. And ooh, what's that there? I want to make sure we're not making a mistake real quick. Sacrifice for mana, and it won't really help us. All right, it's fine. We didn't attack with it yet. That's fine. We learned something from that. And boom. Alright, we're ending our turn there. We should be on turn number 5. We're kind of watching that clucking on its opponent's side as well. It's like already got a little bit of a ability boost right there. But it's like, hey, we're going to take you down. Alright, so we got Crystallized Nemot. We have Sacrifice for Mana. Hate to do it, but... Alright, oh, here we go. This will work. Alright, so we're on the 5th turn and nothing's happened yet. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually sacrifice for mana, the crab ball we just got. Normally I'd attack with it first, but it would have destroyed that crab ball if I did that. Alright, so we got mana now, and now we can actually increase our Swiss Army Goat's attack there. And that'll be just enough to actually get us through. Alrighty there. And we actually have enough where we can actually play this one as well and give our crab ball a little boost there. The only part I don't like right now is that we don't have a very high defense, but I don't think there's too many blitz cards. You know. All right, so here we are. We're on turn number 6. Still nothing happening with the ability bar. I'm kind of concerned about that. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and okay, we'll crystallize our meal, and we're not gonna sacrifice for mana. That's the one thing we're not gonna do. Are gonna actually go ahead and do this on ourselves though, and we can bypass that chicken. That's like, hey, we're good. We don't need to eat chicken today. We're gonna go for the diamond instead. Oh, we very much lucked out there. Alright, so I'm hoping that we can get rid of something here. Mana boost is not really helping us. Sacrifice for mana isn't going to help us either. It's still got 0 there. We are on turn 7, so I'm kind of concerned on that one. Our opponent's being smart. They're actually attacking our crystals. Oh, man, this is hurting us. Alright, but here we go. Let's see if we can do something there. We got mana boost. We got sacrifice for mana. Not really anything we want to see. I think we're going to lose this turn, but we'll see. Nothing's really happening. We are at turn 8. Something should have happened by now. Crabball has got a little bit of a glitch going on with it, so we're going to have to report that one. It's like, poor Crabball. Alright, so. Alright, our purpose. Alright, so we got that there. Alright, so here we are. We are going to go ahead and see what else is up. It's like, hey, that's not the only card we got. Well, let's see if we can do anything else here. Let's go ahead and go to page number 3. Alright, so we got number 3 there. And remember, right now we're only really testing the cards. Competitive play will come on Saturday and Sunday. But I can show you some ways you can make money. I mean, the way I'm playing right now is won't necessarily win you some money, but it's all good. Alright, so here we are. We're with page number 3 here. And wow. Alright, so we can't play anything because none of our cards here have 1 mana. So we're end our turn as quickly as possible. Even when testing, it kind of helps us out. And I know y'all been wondering what a rage card can do. Well, I'll kind of show you that when it comes up into play. In the meantime, we kind of got to end our turn right away. Our Swiss Army Goat will kind of protect us, but not really, because our opponent played us stupidly. Never attack a Guardian without expecting. Oh, my bad. I made a mistake there. What happened? I have no idea which one that is. I'm hoping that's still in there. Okay, I made a slight error. I don't know if I hit a hotkey or what. Ooh, my bad. Okay, either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, if you attack a guardian, your opponent's crystal health will go up. So, do be aware of that when you're playing. Now, let's see, what's a good card we could play? I would use the lava lamb, but actually it wouldn't be a horrible idea. If we got 1 attack there, okay, we can just survive an attack. We'll survive an attack. Now it does lava lamb does sleep on the first turn, and I did get permission to stream this, so it's all good. All right, so here we go. Remember, some of these cards are subject to change. So, but here we go. We do have a lava lamb here, and this would be a great opportunity to actually show how much health you can get from Crystal Link. That's right, Lava Lamb here has Crystal Link. And this would work if we didn't boost it up, but because we did boost up, we're going to watch our own crystal health go up. So we're going from 18 plus 8 from that crystallized Nemot all the way to 26, which is higher than we actually started with. So how about those apples? Yeah. All right. So our opponent played a decoy hooch mooch. All right. It also increased their health there, so it's kind of tricky, but it's cool. We're, we're kind of waiting for a certain card to show up actually, but so I think we'll actually play a little bit defensively. We don't necessarily have to, but we're gonna play a little defensively, and then we'll actually use an aerial card in the next turn. All right, so it looks like our opponent played Lava Lamb. He didn't realize that it wouldn't actually take us out, or if he did, was willing to make a big sacrifice for it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and play. Let's see here. We got Mana Boost. We have Crystallized Nemot. Both of those cards are good. We'll go ahead and play another Hooch Mooch though. And we don't have enough mana for the another card here, another Nemot. But except for Crystallized Nemot, but it wouldn't really help us if we're sleeping. So none of our cards are a Blitz ability right now. Alright, so looks like our opponent's not really doing anything. Smart choice. Sometimes the smart play is not doing anything. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and play Flying Chimiker. Alright, so it has the aerial ability. So it can fly over all this. It can fly over a decoy, it can fly over a chicken, it can fly over anything. So like, one thing that can really stop us in that case. But we can't really use this card just yet because it would. I mean, we could, but we're not going to. But we're going to play another decoy to play a little bit safe here. And we have four. No, what? We'll go ahead and do it. It's going to cost us a little bit, but we'll do it. We're going to go ahead and attack that other huge smooch. We'll still have a little bit of health left, so that's like 2 attacks our opponent has to do to us before anything major happens. In the meantime, it looks like their opponent played a Swiss Army Goat. Now, the advantage is we don't necessarily have to attack that, but if we didn't do anything with it, could get us a major attack in there. Kind of didn't want to have to show it do this, but I was kind of hoping for a one decoy to on the field. But let's see what I'll just tell you what would happen. All right, so we're gonna go. We would have used crystallized Nemot. It would have cost us 3 health and 3 mana there, but we had a decoy on the field, which we would have been able to go over and go straight for that opponent's crystal right there. So we didn't have anything to stop us. The only other type of card that can stop us is another aerial card or something that has a range ability, such as a blaster duck right here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and play another aerial card. Don't necessarily have to, but and I know it's sleeping, but it's good to have it out there for a little bit later turn. And let's see, we got mana boost, and we got oh, it looks like we got 2 mana boosts, so we'll actually be pretty good for the next couple of turns. Alrighty, looks like our opponent played Lava Lamb with the Crystal Link ability. We're just kind of making sure it doesn't attack our crystal. And it's sleeping on this turn, so we're going to kind of take advantage of this while we can. Let's see, what does that say? I haven't used this card very often. Trash it. We're going to go ahead and send Lava Lamb to the trash in this case. I mean, it's a very good card, but we don't want our opponent actually getting more health. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and play Blaster Duck. We don't really need those other 2 mana boosts right at this particular point in time, but check out Blaster Duck's wings though. Wow, we're flying away there. It's kind of sleeping this turn, but let's check it out. We're going to go ahead and do that, and wow. Alright, I'm going to kind of wait. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, my bad. I should have attacked. I was kind of waiting to use the Blaster Duck. We're going to play this match again. We want to make sure that Blaster Duck's ability works still. I'm pretty sure it does, but we're going to make sure of it. If it works, then we'll go ahead and do the deck number 4. Alright, so this is going to be like a kind of a quick match. I'm kind of cheating at end the turn quick. Don't do this natural gameplay, but this is pre-alpha. I don't have any consequences, and we're testing the cards today. So that's more important right now. We are testing the cards today. Alright, so we're going to just kind of end our turn as quickly as possible here. All right. Sorry, I was just kind of testing to see what our stats were as far as everyone watching this stream. But here we are. We are at 2 mana, and we can't really play anything right now. Right now, our deck is kind of mana heavy, even so. It is what it is. Sometimes it's not good to have higher cards, but sometimes it is because they're usually a little bit more powerful. So if you can survive the initial part of the game, like the very first part, it's not bad to have higher mana cost cards, but later in the game, higher cost cards definitely have a little bit more of an advantage. All right, so like I'm not saying like a guaranteed advantage, but like a little bit more because they usually have a higher attack and a higher defense. All right, but here we go. We have 4 mana here, which is just enough where we could actually bring out our Clucking here, and it's already got part of its mana bar increased. I'm kind of watching that card too. I want to make sure that everything's going good with Clucking there, as far as making sure the ability bar works and everything like that. Alrighty, so as you see, the opponent used its Crystal Link Lava Lamp and actually increased its own Crystal health, make it a little bit more difficult for us. But it's like, hey, we could take the heat. And in the meantime, mostly just gonna play another Clucking, just so that I can say that, hey, oh, actually that is something interesting. We played another Clucking, and uh, we watched the other Cluckins ability bar go up some. So we're gonna have to check that. We're gonna say, hey, check that. We are at 31 minutes and 56 seconds. We watched Cluckins go up. All right. All right. So there we go. Alrighty. And I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying we're checking it. We're gonna check it up. We'll come back to that a little bit later and check that out. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and voila, we attacked that opponent's crystal. Alright, so we're going to end our turn here. Alrighty. And it looks like are kind of dead even. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Clucken's ability bar go all the way up, but we'll come back to it. Alright. Alright, so we're doing good there. And it's we've got a Hooch Mooch on the field, it's a decoy, he's got good health there. Everything seems to be going good and smooth. We will actually use our, well, I want to use it whenever our opponent has an aerial card. Let's see, I'm kind of waiting for that. I'm kind of waiting for our opponent to have an aerial card. And it's just not happening as quickly as we hoped. But in the meantime, we're going to have a little fun. We'll increase Switch's attack there. We don't necessarily need to do that because, well, we're way stronger than that number 1 frog. But we're going to end our turn, kind of hope that our opponent plays some kind of aerial card. They decided not to. That's like, come on, man, computer, play an aerial card. But it's not happening just yet. But another opportunity to play our Cluckin here. And let's see what we got here. We have Trash It. That'd be great to use against the Hooch Mooch, I'm telling you. There we go. We're not necessarily attacking. This is more for testing our abilities more than anything. So this is turn 2 for our Clucking right here. And let's see what happens here. We have Crystallized Nemot. We know that card works. We have Trash It, which would be really useful for Lava Lamb. And Crystallized Nemot. We'll go ahead and use that and go ahead and get rid of that Clucking. Opponent's Clucking. And voila. Okay, so we're going to end our turn there. Did our best with it. And see what happens here. Alright, so we're going to play Crystallized Nemot here. We'll go ahead and attack. Our opponent has too much Oh, my bad. I can't attack with the lava lamp. It's sleeping. Lava lamp is not a blitz card. It cannot do that. We will play Blaster Duck though, and actually it gets rid of a part of our health, if I'm not mistaken. Attacks uh, from afar, doing 1/2 damage, but something damage releases the something when entering. 1 damage by so, something enemy Nemot. Okay, I can't read it. Um, the font is definitely not everything that's gonna is not great, but later on the font will change where it's a little bit easier to read. All right, so we are checking that out. So let's see here. Well, we'll put something in there. Blaster Duck. All right, we were at like 36 minutes there, so that's gonna kind of help there, and we'll see where we're going from there. Remember, this is like just strictly testing. We know that there's bugs. We're gonna make sure that everything is right for you, though. All right, so by the way, I don't know why that happened. Just a second. Okay. Well, while I am here, we got video content. Wow. All right, we're good on that part. We got 2 messages. Just a second. I'm just checking out my Discord. I'm getting rid of all the messages in there real quick. And in the meantime, not really sure where that. Okay, okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're actually good as gold. And all right, so we're gonna exit that one. We'll play that one more time. I think we should be good. We are on page 3 though, so it's cool. We are definitely figuring out some of these bugs before our game is released. And after this one, we'll play page number 4. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end our turn because we don't have anything that's 1 mana cost right now. Alright, so there we go. We have 2 again. We could play Swiss Army Goat. Not really attacking right away because it does sleeping, but it'll be good for the next turn, like right now. All right, so we got 3 man there. We're trying to get 4 so we can save Cluckin there. That could be a meme. Save Cluckin, sort of like Ferris Bueller's Day Off or something like that. And we're going to try to play these 2 cards together. That way, I'll be able to save Cluckin just by having a decoy on the field. So that's actually a legitimate strategy. It just takes a little bit to do when you have higher cost cards. So that's the only downside of that. All right, so here we are. We got 3 Swiss Army Goats on the field. They're trying to gang up on me. I just know it, but it's like, hey, I want to be the king of this field. So we're going to go ahead and use blaster duck there. It is flying away. It's like, hey, it's like whack, 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 whack. All right, so here we go, and we got a 3 health chameleon there, and it is great because this is the first time in a while we got to see a actual range card attack an actual aerial card. So we got 4 and 4 here, and our opponent has 4 and 3, so that means well, it actually means that we gotta get higher health, actually. We're gonna go ahead and use that Hooch Mooch now, so that way we'll survive this attack. But let's go ahead and attack it. Alright, we got a range card, which is supposed to be able to take out an aerial card. I could have sworn that that was 4 and 3. We're gonna have to test that out. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. What time is it now? Well, that way we can say, hey, what 39 minutes. Okay, that's fine. 39 minutes. Alright. Okay, we're making sure we have everything in there. We want to make sure that everything is legitimate. And there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn with that. That aerial card can actually go beyond both of these cards right here. So that's something to kind of worry about. But I think we should be good. Alright, so we can before we play our own Cluckin. It has a little bit of ability there actually go up. And let's go ahead and play another decoy. Play it safe. That's not actually the real order you want to play those cards. Kind of made a slight mistake there, but I was more worried about testing abilities at this point. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and like whack, 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 and go ahead and blast that crystal right there. Wow, did you see that? That was actually a little bit of a glitch, actually. If that actually worked, we're going to test that out. That's 41 minutes there, so we want to see that again. We want like 41 minutes. Alright, alright. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so we are testing out this game. We're going to make sure it's perfectly legitimate for everyone to play. I wonder who's watching. Let's see who's watching. There I see two people watching there. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so here we are. We have four Nemots on the field, and I think we should be able to play a fifth one in the very next turn here. Not really worried about the Facebook one right there. Somehow Facebook doesn't have a message for that one. We're gonna go ahead and figure that out later, but it's cool. It's not the one I was watching anyways. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see if we can play ourselves a couple of extra Nemots in here. And we'll go ahead and play another aerial card, so that way we could attack with the aerial versus aerial if needed. And we'll go ahead and play our fifth Nemot. That's right, you can have up to five Nemots on your side of the field right now. So let's go ahead and use Crystallized Nemot. We're gonna. Oh wait, we can't. We don't have enough mana for that. My bad. But it's cool. Let's check out Blaster Duck's attack though. We could go beyond that. We're not gonna attack that Flying Shamika right now. And okay, so unless there's a default something wrong with the sound, we did not actually attack the crystal with a physical movement. We'll see if that was intentional or not, but it seems like it's pretty good. You just gotta make sure it was intentional. But I think we're gonna lose this match because remember we are testing this particular these particular cards here. We didn't get to see Cluckin's attack, so we're gonna go ahead and put in the chat here. Uh, Alright, so we're gonna check Cluckin's ability later. Just a second, we're not gonna look like a complete. There we go. We'll do that individually when I have less cards in my deck. That'll be a lot easier to find if I do that. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and end it. I know we didn't win this match, but it's cool. But for anyone who's still paying attention, we will go ahead and show you exactly what, the ways you can make money. I know I'm just testing the cards right now, but hey, we gotta find out the ways you can make money too. It's like if we don't want people just thinking this is a play door game and not show how to make money. We are legitimate here. Alright, so assuming you win a battle, let's pretend you just got yourself a starter deck, alright? Well, let's start from the very beginning. You got yourself a starter deck. That would have cost you $30. Alright? And you just bought yourself 30 cards for $30 as of 5/19/2022. Now, a little bit later, it's going to be 20 cards for $30, but that's still a pretty good deal. Because here's why. Alright, so, let's see if you have your deck and everything. You're set to go, ready to go. If you get 2 wildcard tokens, because this game is on the blockchain, so you're going to get $2 worth of wildcard. I'm making up a number just to make this simple for you. If you only get $2 worth of wildcard token there, All you have to do is win 15 battles, and you automatically got that money back that you paid for that deck. What? That's like, wow. That is an absolutely amazing. Now, I realize you won't necessarily win 15 matches in a row, but sooner or later, you're going to get 15. I mean, it's just a matter of time. And, say you're not great at this game. It's like I keep on messing up. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to have it where you rent out all of those cards you have. That's right. That way you can actually say, hey, this person probably knows what they're doing since they're using my card, and it seems like it's pretty good. It just didn't necessarily work for me. All right, so you're renting out your card. And you have options there, by the way. Can either have it where it has no damage taken to your card, which it's kind of safe later on, but I would personally would actually go for take some damage. And I'll get to that part in a little bit. But let's just say you make it where you take some damage, okay? So that's what I would do. I'll also explain out why in a minute. All right, so that way so whoever is using your card is actually going to win some money from battles, right? From the wildcard token. Wildcard token. That's right. They're going to win some wildcard token from battles. And guess what? When they win, you'll actually get a small portion yourself. I realize it's not as much as the person who actually won the battle, but you'll get a small portion, and that is great right there. All right, so the reason I would number 3 here, we're going to say why I would want my person who is I'm reading this card out. Why I would want that card where it can take some damage. It's because that way it can help with its level. Alright, so when you get to level 50, you actually get some profit sharing from merchandise sold. That's right, any t-shirts, hats, and other items in real life there, you'll actually get a little bit of profit sharing from that. That's right, that is right. So, it's like, alright, so that's great right there. And, sorry about that. Alright, so then you can also get a little bit of a higher price for your card for having a perfect condition rating on your card. That's right. It's like having a Babe Ruth card at mint condition. And like at first, a few people might have had the Babe Ruth card, but if you held on to it, you kept it perfect. You know how much that card's worth now. Well, that's the exact same thing with this game, right here. And it's like, as if you're in season 1 at this particular point in time. That's right, as of 5/19/2022, you could have a first edition card. Now, that is some great news for those coming in. But even if you're not getting in the very first season, it's not too bad for second season, third season, because you can always buy one from a first season uh, card holder. So, you know, and then, kind of wait the whole thing out. All right, so this is number 5. Wild card type, card token price going up. That's right. Since we're on the blockchain, our price can actually go up, and a little bit of advantage right now as of 5/19/2022. We are at the 6 million market cap, which is not too bad, but we're actually going up to the 8 million market cap as soon as this game gets released. That's right. So we got that to look for. So you're automatically getting a little bit of money just from that alone. All right. So number 6. Something add to your smart NFT to give them even more value. Okay, I'll talk about the added part first, then I'll talk about the smart NFT part. All right. So when in this game you can buy some hats or sunglasses and things like that use wildcard token. So uh, it's like sort of like giving it extra value because it has that token value plus for your the cost of your card. So I'm just gonna do simple math right here. You're getting 30 cards for $30. All right, so that's like $1 card. Well, we buy a hat for one, and you used it, bought it with that with wildcard token. We add that to your $1 card there, and it's already worth 3 if it costs two. If it costs 2 wildcard token for that hat, so that's 3 right there. Really simple there. Now you might be wondering what is smart NFT. Okay, well first I'll start with the regular NFT. This is not what this game is. All right, so regular NFTs. All right, so if it was in a regular NFT that wasn't just straight up art, right? It would be on the blockchain, yes, but if it's in a games, then what happens is you're pretty much stuck with it, and not that we're ever really happy with it. It will never really change value, except with the price of it. It's like, well, it kind of sucks when the uh, market's going down because there's nothing to actually increase the value of it. I mean, so far we've already gotten 5 ways for it to go up, and we haven't even finished our list. I mean, everybody else's price of their NFT is strictly going down. That's like, why would you want that? And even worse is they are playing with these NFTs, and you're doing great with a card, except nothing's really happening with it. It's not really gaining attack or anything, and even worse, if you're losing, you're you're stuck with it, and it's not great for you. And even worse than that is anyone who's making those NFTs. Well, they're like, well, I want more money. I'll make it another NFT. I'll just increase the attack or something for it. I might change the artwork a little bit, but really people will buy it because of the attack. Well, here's what's going to happen. Other people that just come into the game, they're like, wait, I can buy the person that has the least attack one or the brand new one, and you know, be better than everybody else. And it's like, wait a second, you had that previous one. All of a sudden, your car's not wanted as much since it doesn't have as high of attack or something. And it's like, man, that company screws you over big time by having an NFT. Like straight NFT, it screws you big time. Now, here on a wild card, we have smart NFTs. We're still on the blockchain, so you can actually increase your value of your smart NFT NEMA just by being part of our blockchain. And I realize it can go down, but we have multiple ways for you to actually make money too, besides just the price of our token. I mean, look at it here. All right, so in a smart NFT, we actually can change our condition rate. We could change, our attack and everything like that. You buy that hat I was talking about earlier, well, it's going to have a little bit higher attack. Why would you not want it? You can constantly change the attack and defense or health of your Nimaj here. Uh, I don't get it. Why would someone not want something like that? I mean, you're doing great with your Nimaj there, and all it's doing is getting better. I mean, wow, it doesn't make sense. And if it's not doing so hot, well, add something to it to make its attack higher. And or if you don't like it, you can rent it out. I wouldn't. All right, so that's the kind of the difference there. And remember, these are still on the blockchain, but we could change the. You could actually change your attack of your Nemo there. That's like Wildcard won't. You will. You're got choices here. Don't you love that? It's like it's great to have choices, and this is one of them. All right, so here we go. We got number 7, selling your smart NFT. All right, so you can have up to 109 cards in your deck, and then another 60 to actually rent out. All right, but right now you can actually get more cards than that. But here's what you're going to do. Okay, this is great advice. You won't have all your cards seen right away because you got to unlock them. But since you only have 109 in your deck, but here's what you're going to do. You're going to actually do your best to actually increase their levels to level 50. And it's like you might be asking me why level 50. Well, here's why. Uh, when you get to level 50, everyone you can actually get the profit share from their merchandise, and all of a sudden you can start selling your smart NFTs and say, hey, I know that person can battle with it and get money. I know that person can actually rent it out and get money. I know that it's more importantly, they can profit share from it from immediately the day they get it. They can start getting some profit sharing from it. So it's like, hey, you can make some a little bit, sell your card for a little bit more. In the meantime, you can get some of your other cards going, and maybe you'll get a little bit better card just by doing that. So that's kind of something to look forward to there. It's like you don't like something, well, level it up. Someone's gonna make money from it, and you're getting a little bit something from it too. It's like a, it's like kind of perfect there. It's like, nice harmony. And then we got number 8, burning cards. Yeah, I know you're like, Frozen Fire. Are you a pyromaniac? And I'm like, maybe, but I'm not talking about causing the actual fire here. I'm talking about getting rid of your cards so that way you can make your cards stronger. That's right. These are components. I can't show it in this beta testing right now, but a little bit later they're gonna have like a fire ability, earth ability, and a water ability. And so it's like, water's better than fire, fire's better than earth, and earth is better than water. So you can kind of get the idea. Water's a little bit stronger than fire, so it kind of gives you a little bit of advantage. But you're asking, how does that help me as far as making money? Well, sooner or later you might kind of notice that more people are using fire cards or something, and you're like, wait a second, I have some water cards here. I could probably rent these out or straight up sell them, and might be get a charge a little bit more since it'll be stronger against all these fire cards that I'm seeing currently. It's like, but you just gotta be kind of tricky on that one. It's like, I know it's tricky, but the things change. Someday water card might be better, or someday fire cards might be better, or someday earth cards might be better. So you kind of watch what people are using, and kind of uh, get money by renting out or selling your cards that are kind of strong as that. It's more like it's a short term thing because people will change their decks, but it is some extra money right there. I mean, uh, all right, so let's go ahead and get to the next match here. I was like, we see all the ways. If you have to, go ahead and take a screenshot of this. I want you to go ahead and take a screenshot of that and like show your friends. All right, if you have to, go ahead and even share it on social media. Why not? Have fun with it. Most people don't want you to see stuff like this. Well, we heard it here first. We're helping you out. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into the game here. And there we go. And let's see here. We were on deck number 3. So let's go ahead and go up one. We're going to go number 4 here. We'll go 4 and 4. We're just really going to check clock instability. We'll just do that a little bit later, or I might do that on my own time. But we'll definitely check that out. That's something we want to check out. So here we go. We got page number 4. We're getting in there. And it looks like we're in the arcade part of the mall. Alright, so okay, here we go. We've got some crab balls here. Alright, so this is actually pretty good. We're gonna watch our opponent's crystal's health go down a little bit, and then we're gonna attack her right away because of our blitz ability. Alright. I could have sworn that we used this card earlier, but it's cool. It's cool. Well, we're gonna have fun with it. And here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and we haven't used it for Rabbit in a while. I'm pretty sure it works, but we're testing these cards out. We're making sure everything is a-okay. And we have just enough mana to actually play another crab ball. So maybe we'll get to see the ability bar on one of those. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and you know what? We'll go ahead and attack the other crab ball. Why not? I know we're not gonna live with that for Rabbit, but it's cool. We'll just go ahead and attack with this crab ball. We'll attack with that crab ball, and my bad. Make sure you do hold on to the mouse when playing with crab ball. That's right. We are playing on PC for now. Later on, this game will go to mobile devices though. So stay tuned. Be patient, because we want to make sure everything works first before we go to phone there. And voila, we have a blitz uh, clock goat there, and it seems to be working fine just against our crystal there, so that's pretty good. We'll take out that pretzel there, and just so we don't have to worry about it later on. And voila, we are good to go. All right, we'll let our opponent do something there. And we have spinach. Okay, I know that card works, but we'll use it. Everyone hurts. 3 damage to all Nemots. I kind of don't like that card, but I do know it works though. So that's something right there. Crystallized Nemot. We've used that. We've used max boost. Add. Wait, my bad. Mana boost. My bad. I misread it for a second. It's mana boost. All right, so we got 5 there. So why not? We'll go ahead and use Mana Boost. Why not? And we'll go ahead. We'll play Clock Goat there, and we'll use Spinach. We'll go ahead and use Spinach on Crab Ball there, just for the test it out. And we'll go straight for that Crystal there. And voila, we got it down to 8, but we're not done yet. No, we'll go ahead and attack that other Clock versus Clock, and we're winning this one, baby. There we go. And voila. Alright, so we got down to 6 here. I'll use this card last because I really don't really like using this card. It's only really good if you don't have very many cards on your side of the field. So you gotta be kind of tricky on that one. I did have a little conversation with our developer on that one, but we get it. That's like that card you don't necessarily want in your hand, but it can come in handy if you don't have like anything on your side of the field or a very high health on your hand. So if this crab ball had like 10 health or something like that, we'd be able to afford getting 3 damage on it. In fact, if our Nemite had 4 health, it'd be able to survive as well. So, all right, so there we go. And in the meantime, we can crystallize our Nemite there, or we can do a defense position. This might be an excellent opportunity to actually try this out. All right, so this is not a smart move. Don't do this at home. We're going to use defense position. We'll go ahead and increase our health of our crab ball there. Then we'll use everyone hurts. So if this card works properly, we'll have 1 health on crab ball and everything else will disappear. So it's like -3 health for everything else. Oh, my bad. Did I make a mistake? I made a mistake. It's cool. We'll get through it. We will go ahead. Oh no, yeah, I touched that bad. All right. Alright, so we got rid of that card too. I don't really want to win just yet, but I will take the crystal health up. We're just, messing around. Really, we're testing out the cards. I think we got a good advantage, actually. If this card stays at 4 health, we're good. Come on, attack that crab goat. Yes. We very, very, very much lucked out there. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got spinach, but more importantly, we want to try this card out. Our crab ball should survive, and that, plus a million should go. Alright, so here we go. And we survived. Okay, so it's all good. And we actually had this card here with the spinach here. We got 4 there, and we won this match. Woo! I think we actually made it through all those cards, too, actually. So, alright. That was fun. That was fun. And let's go ahead and end on that turn right there. I mean, wow. We did absolutely amazing there. Alright, so in the meantime, remember, this has been Frozen Fire streaming with Wildcard, the play to earn game. Remember to stay tuned for tomorrow, and we'll play decks 5, 6, and I think there's 7 and 8 also. I'm pretty sure there was 8 different pages, so do stay tuned. And remember to check out our Discord at wildcardgame.io and hit the Discord link on the top left. In the meantime, have a wild, wild time. This has been Frozen Fire signing out.